Hello everyone, I am the Xenoverse, and this is my Let's Play of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Oh boy, this has been an age, and I needed a break from the Mega Man game I was playing, Mega Man Unlimited. So, Coldaris needs a teacher.
Yes.
Who better than Frieza? Person he is most like. So we'll do this, we'll do a few other things, and then we'll continue the story. As I remember, I last left off at the end of the Frieza saga.
Very well. We shall start.
But it's been a while, so I could be wrong.
All right. That will suffice. Your talent is quite noteworthy. I expect your future will be bright. I'd like to see you surpass Zarbon. No, Ginyu before long.
Oh, I'm already way above them.
Whoa, look at that.
Wait, did I already have Ten Shinhan as a master? I didn't think I had any. Well, going around and doing some of these, I would eventually like to get all of the teachers. At least one lesson from all of them. So who did I... Oh, I had a few. Okay. I had a few even from Vegeta. Okay, so Ten Shinhan. Must have recently picked him up. Well, you know what? That's fine, because eventually I'm going to speedrun all of their friendship scores. So.
Yes.
So it doesn't really particularly matter which ones that won or ones that I have now. Ten Shinhan, Frieza, Cooler, and a few others don't have a lot of missions. I mean, they get the same amount of bonus from. They get the same amount of boost to their friendship scores and with any mission, but of course the best ones to pick are the ones that they have a special. Well, we'll get to it. In the meantime,
Today's lesson will cover fighting in a skirmish. Once you defeat the Cybermen, your opponent will be me. Your time is strictly limited.
oh, I killed one.
Remember everything I've taught you.
Not bad considering how weak I am in terms of strike skills. Thank you, I needed that. Maximum.
Today's lesson. You did sufficiently. Acceptable. Continue to perform at this level.
Oh, stop.
Look at that.
So originally I was also saving some of my other characters to eventually do like challenge runs and such. But it's been so long since I've actually. Well, I mean, they're all level 120 now except this one, so I would actually have to start a new character to do that, which I guess is fine. So thanks to the magic of save editing, I can export characters and then delete them, and then start a new one, then export that one, and then import an old one. So I can really get as many characters as I want, although it does
Yes.
take some work. Alright, we'll do some from Cooler. This also means that I get them as mentor characters, which is the real goal here. Now, almost always had the music off in this game when I play on my own. I keep forgetting that the music in this game is actually fairly good. It's not Budokai 3 good, but Budokai 3, well, has its own issue. Okay.
That's enough. You passed this initial test. I'm sure I can train you into something more. You should be pleased. You've taken the first step towards joining the elite.
Whoa! Look at that! You're on.
So you may or may not have noticed that I've also changed Koldaris' outfit. I've actually just did another major revision of a couple of my characters, or at least some of their presets. I changed around a bunch of outfits. We'll get to Guru in a moment. Sure, Shadow Crusher is actually an excellent skill. But naturally I'll need some ki.
You what I'm talking about. Eight. That. Once you've eliminated the villain, I can touch base myself.
Okay, come on, give me... Actually, I can use that. There we go. Of course, it's kind of terrible that, of course, these AIs don't use much in the way of key-based super ultimate attacks for me to use. But I guess that'll have to do.
Frieza was one of my family's best, but he fell because he refused to pay attention.
I like the implication that Frieza's family, that Frieza has like a much more extensive family. I mean, even beyond him, his father, Cooler. Just gonna take this. Come on, give me something.
That's enough. Those eight were a simple matter, but you did well against me. You just made me more powerful than I thought.
Nah.
Whoa!
I don't know. Just like with a lot of issues with Super and GT, I've kind of just I don't know if I think assuming Daima is going to be terrible is I think it's too soon to judge that. Is that all you got for now? Alright. So, I think that's enough. Actually, yeah, I'll go to Guru's. Go to continues, and then
Greetings.
see what Frieza's team wants. Yeah, I think the joke about that is that it's is that Dragon Ball's gotten to the Dragon Ball Babies portion of its lifetime. Similar to like Rugrats or Muppet Babies or something like that.
Sir.
So I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not clamoring to go and see Daima, but I don't really have I don't really want to set myself up as to like, oh yeah, it's gonna be awful. So who knows? It might actually be fairly decent. So, oh yeah, the OG Dragon Ball is the best. Always has been. Although I think one of the strengths of each series is that it's not necessarily. You could argue that they're kind of even in different genres. Whereas like OG Dragon Ball is like an adventure. Dragon Ball Z is like is kind of a superhero show. Dragon Ball Super and GT kind of is too, but kind of in different subgenre. I don't know. Come on. Okay, come here. Get over here. Finally. Really? Spend stamina just to keep you in melee range. Just die already. Feels weird having Cybermen with this much health, because I'm so used to them just immediately dying. Oh, you have no idea what awaits you. That's fine. No, that's acceptable. Bloody Saiyans. Frieza did nothing wrong. I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking of skipping Sparking Zero. What the heck is it? There it is. here. So like Sparking Zero, I mean, Budokai 3 has always held little interest in me. I was always a much bigger fan of Budokai 3. I really did not like the fighting mechanics of Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Its biggest strength always to me has just been its ginormous roster. But anytime I watch people actually play in combat in that game, it just seems so uh, like smashing action figures together. All of the characters appear really, really samey, with very little like actual variety. So Sparking Zero, I'm gonna wait with Sparking Zero and see what exactly it looks like in terms of gameplay. I'm kind of hoping they take a lesson from at least because Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 seem to be like spiritual successors to Budokai Tenkaichi 3 in terms of it, just kind of the 3D arena combat with it. So I'm hoping Sparking Zero will end up being kind of another evolution of that, and hopefully learn some lessons, because it might be one of those that I'll end up really liking if I give it a shot. But I don't know. I'm not that excited. I'm not as excited about it as other people. I suppose just because I never particularly was interested in its predecessor. Because there are very few online games that I enjoy. It's pretty much just this one. So eventually I'm going to play Fighters as well. I mean, that game's already done. I think Daima actually happens after Boo, but before Super, as far as I'm aware. So, not 100% of that, not 100% on that, but that is my understanding. So let's go see what Frieza wants. Right, so I'm also guessing if that's true. No, if it were GT remastered, it would be like after. I mean, it would at least be after Super. If not also after the end of Z. So if I'm right and if it happens before Super like I'm anticipating it is, then it couldn't be a GT remastered. Wasn't even thinking. All right. I'd heard that Gohan is so far the only one I know of that didn't turn. I'm not really certain who did and who didn't overall, though. Oh, right, yeah, I'm at the Ginyu stage of this whole thing. Easy peasy. Hey, Jice! Oh, GT happened after, like, 10 years after the end of Z. So, I mean, if Daima takes place before Super, then they can't really be related, like, at all.